Good evening. Welcome to Kara Olmurani. And today we are going to talk about the challenges that we face as a safe home, and I believe also for so many safe houses that are out there. And we are glad that you have been able to join us today. So you can tag a friend to tag a friend. I'm your host today. My name is Medina Bon, and I'll be glad to share with you what we have for the day. So, as a home, the first thing that we usually face a challenge in, I'll categorize this into four different categories. But the first category is the challenges that we are facing in the home as a safe home. And the first one is we need your support. It could be through prayers, it could be through your giving. And when you talk about giving, we talk about it could be monetary, it could also be your prayers. And also we have other support systems, like you can come in and volunteer with us. Now the challenges that you're facing is that, you see, some of the children that we have actually need a lot of things. For example, we have girls who have urine incontinence, and so that means they continue being in diapers until they go for the medicals. Yeah. And then we also need multivitamins. That also helps with the flora of the child. That way, even if they're going to face the knife, their body is able to contain that. It's able to keep them during that period. We also need colostomy bags. They're very expensive out there, but we trust God that these things will come through your support. We also need stuff like dry cereals, or rather sealed food. And then we also have an amazing system in place that can be able to suit you. This amazing system is the one for giving. You can give the way you're able to, but you have to get in touch with our offices, and then we'll be able to talk to you, and then you can tell us what package can suit you. The other challenge that we face is hospital bills. Now, because we have different girls with different needs, we find that the bills, the hospital bills, are also coming in huge sums, because most of them need to undergo surgery, and it's not one surgery but different surgeries. And so because of that, you find that we will reach out to you one time or another. Now, that was the first part of the challenges that we face. And I'll have three more parts that you're going to discuss. And these three parts, you might be playing in one or two, but we will need your support fully. So the first part is when we have parents or guardians being uncooperative, they're not able to cooperate with us. This is with regards to the saving to the rescue of the child. So when the parent doesn't want the minor to get justice, that is a challenge to us. You, as a parent, we would like you not to focus on, or rather to advocate for settling matters at home. This is because when you settle matters at home, that perpetrator will not be taken into custody. The perpetrator will not face the full repercussions of whatever he did. So with that, you find that once the girl is through with the therapies and we are reintegrating the girl back to the society, the perpetrator is waiting. And so it becomes a cycle. Like, this girl was perpetrated, then when the girl is released, the girl is perpetrated again. So you find that because of that, there is no the safety of the girl is not assured. And that means if we are able to release this girl, the girl will be back to us within no time with the same problem again. Then sometimes we have parents liaising with the perpetrators, and most of the time this is the mother. If the dad is the perpetrator, the mother will try and cover that up and try to fight for marriage. I believe in marriage. In I believe in love, but there is a point that you need to come out clean, because the children that right now you are not able to defend, this will wait for you in old age. They will also love their spouses, and they will not look at you or look to you or do anything with you when you are old. So let's try and give them an ear. Let's try and believe them when they speak out. Daddy is touching me. Daddy is telling me stuff. And some of these children tell you, but actually most of the parents are like, this is love. Daddy is showing you love. This is how daddy loves. But hey, there's a difference between love and manipulation. There's a difference between love and sexual appeals that you're showing to your child, or even if it is your niece or your grandchild. Then sometimes we have parents who like interfering with the therapies that the children are undergoing, because now when you have a child in a safe house and the child is undergoing therapy, and then you just come in abruptly, you want everything to be cut short at that point, you want to have your child back, you are interfering with the therapy sessions of that child. And as it is, that girl has not yet or that girl or boy, depending on the child that you've taken out for the therapies, you find that that child is not able to heal properly, and so the wound that was left begins to rot. And when you take the child back to the society, a lot happens. And you even find that this child, now when the child grows, they end up being defilers, because they find that it's like this is the mode of everything. This is how everything happens. Then we have sometimes the parents are in denial. Yes, we believe it's a shocking news. It's not something that you can take in just in one gulp. You need to consume it very slowly. The fact that first your child was defiled, then the next thing is what happened, by who, and all that. So when the parents are in denial and actually decide to stay in denial, you are not doing a favor to your child. Because of that denial, sometimes you end up telling your child that they are lying, but in the real sense, the child knows exactly whatever they're saying. Stop protecting your relatives. Stop protecting even your husband, even a wife. Like yesterday we had something we put up on the page that both parents were charged with rape, like a dad and a mom. They were all charged with rape. So it is happening. Wake up and ensure that the safety of your child is guaranteed. The other thing that we hear a lot is that safe houses are now businesses. We've heard that, and because of that, people have really judged safe houses, and because of that, parents are reluctant to take their children out for therapies. Number one, you don't have to take your child to a safe house for therapy, but it could even be better when you change the environment. So when you're not able to move from that environment to a better environment, we're not able to shift from that environment, and the child keeps on seeing the perpetrator. This is before the police arrest this perpetrator. You find that the child becomes withdrawn with time. So it is very, very important that you change your location and seek the way you seek immediate medical attention. That is how you're supposed to seek these therapy sessions, even for your child who has been defiled. As parents, I would like to urge you to be intentional in raising your children. Don't just let them grow, because when you let them grow, they will pick everything from the environment, and not everything from the environment is good. Some of the things are hazardous. So as a parent, the Bible says, train a child in the way he should go, and when he's grown, he will not depart from it. So be intentional in your training. Be intentional in the way you're raising your child. Then the second challenge you're facing is from the community. That is the mentality that NGOs are actually making money out of this, and you find that when you have a lot of when you have papers that you need, for example, if I have to get a chief's letter, you have to get letter from the police, these people are all looking to you. In as much as they're supposed to do that, it is in their office to do it. In as much as they're supposed to do that, you find that most people are looking for what they call enforcement. So the chief will keep on taking you in turns, in rounds and everything before writing that letter, hence delaying in giving out the in the child actually getting the proper help. Yeah. And then we also have our police officers. They are doing a good job, but now when it comes to writing that P3, you find that they also want enforcement. We are looking forward to that time where it will all be free. When you're hearing that your child is going to get counseling, it's free. Nairobi Women give it out for free. Kara Olmurani, amongst other safe homes and safe houses, they give it for free. So please, even make it easier. Make it the chiefs and the admin people, the administrative people, people in power need to also make it free for all. Then we have another challenge, and the challenge comes from volunteers. Yes, these houses, these homes really need volunteers, but now we find that we have volunteers that want to watch on their to come on their own terms. We have volunteers who want to do stuff in their own timing. What happened to diligence? The Bible says, seest thou a man diligent in his workings, he will not stand before mere men, but rather before kings. Your diligence begins with you, and diligence comes with consistency. It comes with the fact that you found the organization running and you want to offer your services there. It's important you also check on the timings of the organization. It is important that you also see how you're going to be in tandem with their timing. For example, if the organization runs from 8 to 4, don't say you are available from 4 to 4:30. Now that is after work. I'm just putting out that scenario because actually at that point the organization has other things to do. The organization maybe has other, or rather it's closed actually at that time. So volunteers out there, it is important we acknowledge you and we really appreciate the work that you do. And we would like to put it out there, if you are a volunteer, please volunteer in the timings that are stipulated already in the organizational time. So with that, I would like to show you where my teal is today, on my bookshelf, of course. And remember teal. Always remember teal. And when you remember teal, remember, if you cannot report, support. And if you cannot support, then rescue. Do something. Help that child out there who is not in a position to help themselves. Then we've also had challenges when we go to offices and we are introducing ourselves, and the people there are like, no, we can't help. In fact, there's a time we had a chief who told us, if the chief, is eating a banana for lunch, who told you that the parent is able even to give you a call to say, I have this and this situation? Remember, you can reach us on Facebook, you can reach us on WhatsApp, you can reach us on call. Do it. you can help a child, and that child that you help today will be able to help another one tomorrow. So let's meet here again next week on Thursday, and God bless you.